6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show.
Hello guys, hope you guys are well. I am not. Am I coming? I think I should be coming out on stream. Yes, I was wondering if I was muted. Oh man, we gotta be careful with all these. Oh no, I might be muted. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hope you guys. I mean, I'm seriously. It's gonna be a great few weeks. We're gonna get a lot of things done. I've got big plans. I'm gonna make an announcement tomorrow for our beta save. Surprise a few of you. It surprised me as well when I decided. Can you imagine? I surprised myself when I decided on the beta save. Yep. Thing is, a lot of it depends on information I get back. If I can get the information, I'm hoping, yes, we shall be able to do that. So, got links are already in chat if you guys wanna upload the tactic. Yep, you can put it up in the link. I just popped it in. So if you are interested, if you need any help, if we don't get any soon, what I will do is we will carry on with the save so far, right? I will definitely go back to the save. Can't wait for FM23. I can't wait for FM23 either, because I've seen after the the headline features video, right? That's okay. So I've been raising a lot of bug reports and a lot of bug reports about certain things. And when they were talking, I was like kind of thinking, hey man, there could be a possibility that some of them have been addressed. The other thing I was thinking about is, I don't know if you guys have been noticing how I play defensive, how I close out matches, right? So then I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's because only a few of us, not a lot of people, maybe the tactical creator needs a change, right? I mean, how many of you actually will play on attacking mentality and then do everything that I do and then, hey, I'm closing out the game? Or, you know, I close out a game and I go defensive mentality and then you see my team instructions in such a way. I've seen a lot of streamers. I'm going to do a video for that on FM23 as well. So there's no point talking about it. But yeah, I am excited. But let's just face it, right? There are certain things in the game I'm hoping they address. So if they do address it, I'm even happier. The squad planner sounds like a good idea for people who... maybe Football Manager is... See, maybe the creators of Football Manager are getting older. Because as we get older, we need reminders, right? Because multitasking, I won't say multitasking is an issue, but you know, we want to keep things a bit more simple. I mean, I'm trying not to hang myself because I'm getting older. But when I heard about a squad planner and I saw the headline features video, I was thinking to myself, wow, this really is a game made for the older generation. Hey, look at me, man. I always forget goalkeepers, right? So I'm like, hey, dude, I can always check this. So yeah, maybe, yeah. So that got me thinking. I don't see a lot. I mean, I see the recruitment thing, the recruitment, whatever they call it, recruitment focus. So I saw that. I was thinking to myself, maybe is this just a reskin of scouting? I'm not sure. But it's tied into the squad planner, right? So I'm thinking, this could be streamlined. This is interesting. Maybe give it a shot. I mean, let's talk about the game. I mean, how many groundbreaking changes do you want to see? Let's be realistic, okay? I mean, I don't expect many groundbreaking. I mean, the most groundbreaking thing that they can achieve is set piece creator. And I kind of know how difficult that is. So I can see the challenge in getting that done, right? So I'm like, okay, I can live with the current set piece creator. You know, I'm fine. Yeah, I wish there were more options, but if they can't. You know, life is good. Life is simple. You live with it, the kind of thing. Yeah, but how much more do you think the game is going to improve? Really, honestly, what do you expect to see? Yeah, that's what I mean, right? So yeah, and then when people talk to me about training and talk to me about certain other videos that have gone out saying, "Oh, this is broken, that is broken," I'm going like, okay, yeah, but it's important to, it's very, very important, and I'll tell this for everybody out there. It's very important to understand their disclaimers. Okay. You know, all the data comes out and then you have to check the disclaimers. It's like you going to you go to a movie, right? You buy a ticket, there's a disclaimer there, right? When you buy food, there's a disclaimer there. Everything has disclaimers. Read the disclaimers. That's all I want to say. You have never used attacking mentality? Oh, Danny. I have used everything from a very attacking. I've used all the mentalities. I have to admit, if you think about mentality, it's just, you see, the thing is the community hasn't, not the entire community hasn't reached a point where they're still thinking of mentality as a risk modifier, right? Some of them think, oh, I want to play defensive, I'll choose defensive. See, I just wish SI would just remove those descriptions. That's the only thing the game is lacking. If they remove those descriptions, things will be so much more easier. But then people are, because we already created the tactics, if you remember, right? You've got all those templates, like you want to play counter-attacking football, there's a template there waiting for you. You know, play again pressing, there's a template. So if you're a newbie and you don't know this game, you have no clue what's you can't make head or tail out of the game. Yeah, the tactics there for you to use, right? So yeah, I'm hoping. Buckascara, how are you, man? You can do. I don't know. Is that what they've shown? I mean, I'm not okay. Let's just look at agents, right? Am I interested in agents? I'm not. You can fully expect me to go past that game like this. What's the when I do guys, when I do my beta save, if you expect me to go through an experience with the agents I like, you don't know me long enough. I mean, you have never come to any of my streams. Okay. I'm gonna go like, if you think I'm gonna spend a lot of time on team talks, if you think I'm hanging around those press conferences, ain't happening. There are certain things I don't do on Football Manager, and it's just me. I hate team talks. I mean, I do occasionally do them, but they're not that high on the totem pole. The one I hate the most is meeting the press. I'm a very shy person by nature. That's why you see me streaming. But I won't do press conferences. Ain't no way I'm going through the same response. You see me do press conferences. I spin the wheel and I hit anyone I want and still things are okay. See, that's what I've been trying to say all this time. You see me play the game, right? Players are happy. So, okay, done. Forget it. Slam the door in his face. Does it change the outcome of the game? Doesn't, right? So, I mean, there are some people who think that Football Manager is just an update upon an update on upon. I mean, okay, I kind of know the match engine guys, right? So, I mean, I won't say they come to my wedding or they come to my birthday. They kind of know. But, yes, basically, if I have an issue, I'll send an email out. They'll respond to me, that kind of thing. That's what I mean by I know them, okay? All right. Now, I know that they are sticklers for perfection because they report to another person right at the top of the totem pole who kind of is enjoying his retirement, and he's a psycho for perfection. Okay. So over the years, because you have to understand the game is an iteration. It's not like they're going to create an entire new game. It's an iteration upon an iteration upon an iteration. So every iteration has to be better. And I know that the match engine has been getting better. I was so excited in 18 when I found out about the changes, because I knew that from 18 onwards, right, we're going to see massive changes in the background. Then by 20, we started seeing slices coming in. Or was it 20? I think it was 20 when we saw slices, right? It said slices started coming in, which means that the programming language was improved. I know that there's lots of technical stuff that happened in the background. So yeah, they have to keep improving the base product every year. So that's what I like about it. So I think this year, I'm looking forward to it. I hope they fix the transfer negotiations, since I find it a bit broken. Transfer negotiations are broken? Really? In what way, man? I don't know, exploits. I don't use it. You see me, I don't use exploits. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I have. Have I used exploits in the game? People think that I do, but I don't. Yeah. Hey Jahid, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, training changes, I doubt it, because the module has already been sunk. Woo, as in like it's built. I'm hoping that they are training UI changes. That's what I want to see. But other than that, I don't expect any changes to training. Training is very settled. The other thing about training, right? People say my training isn't improving very well, blah blah blah. Okay, let's just look at training. Okay. If you want your training, see, Football Manager is a game world, right? Okay. So you've got your game world, which is your league. Okay. Every other league that is playable is part of the game world, meaning all of them will play by the same rules. So every playable league will talk to each other in terms of scouting, in terms of training. Training. Why? Because when I want to loan a player out, it will go to another league where everything is being it uses the same match engine, for example. So there's a bit more of an aggressive transfer market, right? So players can go get loaned out a lot more easily, which means that they develop better. So if you want to do development for players as well, you've got to think, right? Are you the sort that plays with one league only? Because I know I do sometimes when I want to simulate tactics, but that's not a good world to be in, right? In terms of your development of your players. So when you do squad development as well, you at least have to load the second league. I mean, I would recommend this, right? Okay, if you're playing in Europe, load England, the top 5 leagues, and the league after. So in England's case, you have to load the championship. In La Liga, you have to load the second league. In Portugal, you have to load the second league. In France, you have to load the second league. In Germany, you have to load the second league. So you have to load all these leagues, right? So within that league, in Bayern Munich, but let's say, because why is it important? Bayern Munich, they can loan out players that are playable in the league below. Then you get better youth development. Now, if you don't do that, don't come to me and complain that youth development is broken, because you don't. I mean, it's like you created a game world where the only people playing are the playable leagues. So, yeah, I know it's unfair to people who have small rigs, but if you have a small rig, then you have to manage your expectations as well. So what you do is you don't go out there and go, because you can have a really good game with about 5 leagues or maybe five nations loaded and 10 leagues. You get a very, very good game on a laptop. I know I have a laptop that was made in 2011 or 9, 11. When did my laptop get crushed by the taxi? Really, it got crushed by a taxi. So I was on a plane. I was going to somewhere, landed. The guy took my bag, put it in the car, and crushed it with his in the bonnet. Yeah, he crushed it. I swear he did, man. It was heartbreaking. I heard the crack sound. My laptop died that day. 2016. I was writing the FM book. Right, it got crushed that day. And so I had to buy a new laptop because the replacement was as costly as the laptop. So I've had the same laptop from 2000. It's a 6-7 year old laptop right now. It can run FM22 with 70,000 players. So yeah, you have to manage it. So if you can manage it, you'll have a good save. But if you have like one of those, like if you have those saves that are not properly loaded, you have only like 1-2 playable leagues. Yeah, okay, then you don't come and cry when your youth development sucks. Okay, because your computer sucks. Your computer sucks, your game sucks. Your game sucks, go buy a new game, stop complaining. That's it. Okay. Let's live. Let's be serious about all this. Okay, you can't have your cake and eat it too. All right? It's just a reality of gaming. I mean, okay, fair enough. Now we got a whole bunch of other guys out there who are also going to say the same thing back at me. I've got a great rig. Why can't I have better 3D animation? I totally agree with you. Yes, as I want to improve the 3D animation, but you have to remember that you can't compare our game to other games like the handheld devices where pre-cut scenes rendered, and then after that, oh yeah, I think this goal is been scored. Okay, let's give him this highlight. That's different. You can't compare those two. What about FIFA? FIFA is a totally different game, right? That's not a simulation, or it can be if you want it to be, but Yeah, have you seen the animation in FIFA? It looks good, but there's some very, very funny twerks as well. But it's not the same game, right? Because it doesn't have the same depth in terms of simulations, in terms of results. Because as the game of Football Manager has to simulate not only the game itself on the pitch to make it look like a realistic tactic, because the moment you shift a defensive line, you are supposed to be able to see it, right? So SI have to improve the animations. So I think that the bar for SI now has to, and I think this is very serious. I think SI should listen to me very, very carefully. You know those backgrounds with those ice cream trucks and those picnic stands? They have to go. I've had enough of the picnic stands. Please, where did you have picnic stands? What? Is this my son's primary school? Get those damn picnic stands out. I don't mind having an ambulance coming to the side of the stadium. You know, somebody has to be stretched out. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Okay, guy gets a broken leg. Pew, wow, wow, wow. I like that. Okay, but please don't give me a freaking picnic stand. I've had enough of the picnic stands. Okay, SI need to do better artwork. Okay, that one I have to say, because the lighting and the shadows, the render. I'm using a pretty powerful rig. I want to be able to zoom in a lot more than what you're currently allowing me to do. That I want. I want to be able to zoom in to a point where so this is where the challenge comes in for SI. You've done the animations, let us zoom in. I want to be able to see the Nugent faces. Of course, that means SI have to improve their Nugent faces. This is something that I think SI have to do. Look, you've improved the front end of the game, okay? You've improved the back end. What am I saying? You've improved the back end of the game, but the cosmetic features of the game, it's like a sex. You know, you got a lady, you've got a wife. I mean, oh no, can't talk about women here. I don't appear sexist. Okay, you got me. All right, that's better. I'll talk about myself. Okay, you look at me. All right, I need to lose about 7 more kilos. What does that even have to do with what I'm talking about? Why is my personal shit coming up on the show? Check that again. All right, listen, you want a game to sell, it's gotta look sexy. You gotta give me the ability to zoom into the game. That's what I want to see in FM23 or 24. You've done the animations, right? You're proud of the animations. Can we zoom in a bit more? Because I would love to see that close control hits the chest, go down, go in. The challenge about these animation thingamajigs, and this is where the problem comes for a lot of us. You fancy people out there with your kids. You want to upload your kids into the game. Nice, right? Looks damn good, right? Problem is when it hits the animation engine, how's it going to render that? So that's the problem. So SI has got to, they got to walk this tightrope that they have. So I think they're going to have to walk that tightrope for a while. Anyway, enough of that, man. Why do you think let's see the questions. You can do a deer. I still remember the FM you had changed the descriptions because they risk. Yeah, I did. There was one FM I changed I changed this description. Unfortunately, I got to change the language pack, and then it's like, what's the point? Only you guys it's not like something SI should. I think it's something SI should do, not me. Okay. Why do you think the AI put an AM type player in DM, or CM into why the AI don't prioritize play with high position attacking even though they have? Oh, okay. That's got to do with the algorithm for the AI manager. Yeah. As in, why does it put because attacking playmaker, you look at the attributes, the player that has got the best distribution for the attack advanced playmaker, right? So it won't necessarily put it will put a player first. The AI looks at positioning first, and then the role, and then the player with the right attributes for the role. And then it will also look at world reputation. Those are 3 things. So it's not always the same. That's what they're working on for FM23. Don't know why, but I love old FM from 20. Love them. I know a lot of people still do. I definitely did not like 14, and I didn't like. Okay, I like FM. I no choice but to play FM 2012 because I helped with the tactical creator. Okay. Then 2013, I got fed up. I stopped playing the game. 14, I didn't show up. I told SI, don't send me the beta. 15, I don't want to be in the dream team anymore. So I quit. I totally left. I left the game. I was so fed up about certain things. 16, I say, oh, SI, will you please take me back? Will you please take me back? I want to play the game again. So I sent an email to Paul, the head honcho of SI. Hey, hi, Paul. Guess what? I'm coming back. I'm miserable. I miss you guys. Boom, I'm back in the game again. Yeah, in all those years, right, SI didn't remove me for credits, bro. That's the best part. I was laughing and laughing because I was in the credits from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 until they redesigned it, right? So then was only fair that I'm not in the credits anymore because, I mean, I don't have anything to do with the game anymore, right? So yeah, so it's pretty cool. I came back. Bring back FM20 match UI. Can't remember the match UI now, man. My memory is fun. You did it. Fun. I didn't play as much as this year. Didn't think it being a great year. I think also it's got to be whether you get sunk into a save, right? Like some people, they don't get sunk into a save. And then when they don't get sunk into a save, it just happens that way. You know what can you do? We have to have reasons to want to play the game. Harits! Long time no see, man. Can we have a mod where you can't convert off having to save? No, I don't think that's ever going to happen, man. There's got a lot of back-end stuff to fix. You can also have errors. Yeah, what if there's a data change, complete data change, right, for the underlying the data? So then what about, it has a lot of things that it won't work, yeah. Alexander Hendrik, how are you, man? You was inspired by one of your streams and I'm using more attack duties. Hey, man, are you using 11 attack duties like I was? Man, if you can use 11 attack duties like me, I've inspired you. Till that happens, I've not inspired you enough. Okay, so go use 11 attack duties. Yeah, baby. Because I am psychotic when I'm using 11 sec. I've used 11. I will not be shy to say it. Okay. I've used 11. All right, guys. The link was in the chat in case you're wondering. Seeing there's no tactics so far, we are now going to come out of this game because I've got an announcement to make, right? So the streams are going to start a bit earlier on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We're going to start at local time 6, which is 6 o'clock Hong Kong, Singapore time. And I will be, there's a reason why, because now I really have to be with the kids a lot more. Because my son wants to, because it's not fair on my son, right? He's getting a bit tired. It's affecting him. So I want to bring my sons home. So yeah, so that's basically it. So yeah, baby. So how many 352 tactics will we see today? No, I don't know. We haven't nobody sent in any tactics. That's the thing. So I was like, oi, no one sent in tactics? Okay, we'll play this game. Because there's a hard stop to today's show, just in case you guys are wondering. And I'm going to put the link in chat again. Because I know that you can, some of you might have gone back and started watching the show from the beginning. And hey, the link is there. But then after that, you go like, oh man, I don't see the link anymore. The link is at the bottom now. It's there right now in the chat in case you guys want to send tactics. Meanwhile, in the Halls of Justice, hey man, the Palermo have to play Verona. Okay. So while I wait for your tactics, there's a hard stop on today's show. Because daddy has got to go and pick up the kids. What am I supposed to do, man? Life is such. My sons, they want the daddy to come. Okay, we're going to slightly tweak my schedule a bit more because I think that we want to hammer the team a bit more. Okay, such is life. Too bad for you. We're going to whack you solid. Okay, let's go physical rest. Put it here. This day, right? Attacking movement, well, double up here, man. What's life without a bit of doubling up? We put you here. Games are on Sundays, right? So we're gonna have evil me. Match practice doubling up. Defensive shape can come here. Ball distribution can come. Sorry, boys. You can come here. I said you can come here. No, I said come here. Okay, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, this guy is really seriously drag and drop. Okay. Done. Save. Yeah, sweet thing you getting there. Everything is there. All right. Okay, now we go back to my calendar. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. Okay, how are we gonna fix this one? Chance conversion, remove one. Physical rest. You come here. You become match practice. Yes, we wanna massacre the team nicely. You Paul, the chance conversion, we got 2, right? No, okay, ball retention, attacking. Okay, we're gonna remove one of we're not gonna use this. Right, okay, we're gonna take you, put you here. All right, yeah, we can. I think this week is not so tough. Yep. They come out there, it's kind of light, they'll be fine, they won't complain. Okay. You don't even have any saves you want to play. Yeah, because the thing is, I find that I have a lot of saves I still want to play. Like this save, I really want to play. Like I feel like when it comes to Football Manager, right? If you like me, right, I invested myself in a stats only save, right? So because when you invest yourself into a certain style of play, and then you find players using maybe not attributes but stats only, you get so invested in the players. I got so invested in Tobias, man. I actually smashed something the other day when I got knocked out of the Champions League. I've got something against Arsenal right now, so it'd be very. I've got Arsenal is such a pain. Oh, speaking of which, isn't Arsenal so good right now? We'll wait for about 5 tactics to come in, then we'll do it, right? So we got 1 tactic coming in from Rondo. Boateng. Hey, are you related to Boateng by any chance? If you are, can I get his autograph, please? World Cup is coming soon, man. I need to get my World Cup jerseys in. But I'm definitely not buying the US jersey because it's the ugliest jersey I've ever seen in my life. The US World Cup jersey is so ugly. What did they try? It's like a mix between American football and some Navy kind of thing. No, I was like, what the is wrong with these Americans? They had such a good jersey last year. The home jersey was so nice. This year looks terrible. Okay, waiting on the tactics to come in. See, let's see what the Discord boys. Okay, Discord so far no tactics. Okay, all right. We got 1 tactic from someone called okay, Rondo. I tell you what we'll do. Rondo, we'll just pull your tactic out from here. I have a look at it, right? We won't play it with my team. We'll just take a look at your tactic. Okay. View upload. Where's Rondo? Where are you, Rondo? Okay, we download you. I'm not downloading. Oh, yeah. I'm not downloading Rondo. All right. Okay, we come into downloads and there is Rondo. We copy Rondo and then we put it in. Sorry. Now I have to be careful. Yes, we have to be shy, you know what I mean? I got to be shy. Shy. Too shy, hush, hush, eye to eye. Too shy, hush, hush, eye to eye. Okay. Alright, got your tactic, right? So let's take a look at your tactic. Load. There you go. Your 4-3-1-2. Not bad. Pressing for Poacher. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm okay. Poacher will stay in the box. Okay. All right. This is your tactic, Rondo. I see your tactic. Ryan, you came in with a tactic too. Okay. I like this tactic. Okay. I really do. Poacher and pressing forward, Shadow Striker. But you see, the problem is the Shadow Striker is attacking an area that's already occupied, kind of occupied by the Poacher and the pressing forward, right? So the pressing forward is going to be the shoulder of the defenders. This role probably will play something like an advanced forward, because then you got Shadow Striker pressing forward. Right, because this guy does not move into channels. But that's why the reasons why you're asking him to stay wider. So that you can get space for the Shadow Striker to strike. So my advice is, otherwise, okay, it can still work. There's nothing wrong because a Poacher will always look back for the pass because these guys have no risky passes on, right? Because risky passes means that they will look for through balls, right? They take riskier passes, somebody in front of them to try and find a difficult pass. He's going to pass it back to the Shadow Striker. Shadow Striker will come in and score the goal. So, I mean, the combination itself can work, but I would definitely drop these two. See, the problem with CMs on attack like this, in this kind of a setup, is that your fullbacks are always going to struggle to bring up the ball. Then the fullbacks have to dribble with the ball. And you got to play wingbacks for this to work, right? So, this is like a center flood. You got underlap. You see, you've done an underlap here. You want this guy to be positioned higher up the pitch. So what's going to happen is they're going to have to find somebody to pass the ball to. It's a bit riskier. So my recommendation would be either go wingbacks and support who are going to be positioned higher up on the pitch, or change both these roles into like a box-to-box midfielder, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Then you can have more aggressive wingbacks coming up the pitch, like, or fullbacks on attack, wingbacks on support, that kind of thing. Or I would not put a CM on this side, right? I mean, Poacher, maybe CM. Okay, CM here is not so bad, but it's not here. You don't need one here. So you can actually put a Mazzala here with a wingback or a fullback on attack, and then what the Mazzala and the fullback can do is they can do a diagonal, right? So that could be it. Because it's not really pass into space kind of tactic. Because everyone's running. Who's going to pass into space? 1, 2, 3, 4. All going to tung tung and these guys are running off. So because these two guys are running off, you're going to struggle to do something. You're always going to struggle to do something. I mean, we could play with my Alemo team, but then we'll be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, this is not happening. Okay, what we'll do is we'll be safe. No. Okay, how do we do this? We load the game. Now we gotta come out of this game since you guys have started uploading tactics. Recent. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Submitted a tactic. I have it. 433% is working great with Man City. Trying to have fun this season with 3 at the back, but can't keep the ball well enough for my liking. Okay. So we'll just try it for a short while, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. We're not going to try every single tactic. We'll talk about most of the tactics. Okay. See, now I'm just going to stick these people in. I'm going to play. Right. Send the assistant. Just go and see what happens. Right. Oh no, we got to. Oh, what a way to find out. We are playing Liverpool. Because we'll see the flaws, right, when we play Liverpool. Because it doesn't make a difference, no. Like you might think, oh, I get better players, my tactics is gonna get better. No. We're not gonna play Pacina here. Pacina is actually we're gonna put Pacina here. Fabian, these are 3 very strong players. Okay, Zelinski, Muriel, these are all decent players except for Koulibaly. Koulibaly is useless, right? So we'll tell Koulibaly to leave and then we'll get good players. Okay, done. So these are reasonably good players. Napoli on fire last night. I mean, okay, between Napoli, okay, seriously, Liverpool better. I was going to do a video on this, but I think I'm just going to talk about it instead. Okay, the problem for Liverpool this season is very simple. Okay, they don't have enough chance creators. If they're going to depend on Jota and Salah, because between them they created 7 goal scoring chances, right? But the rest of the team, maybe like 2 chances. We had like 5 players creating 2 chances or more, right? Okay, apart from Salah, who created 4, and Jota, who created 3. But the problem is this, right? In terms of creating really good goal scoring chances, Liverpool only created 2 good goal scoring. They only had 2 good goal scoring chances, and one of them was a bloody penalty. Okay, all right. So right now the problem for Liverpool is we're not creating enough good chances. See what I meant? See, right now the problem for your team is you can't even build play up because you see what happens, right? Ospina has to kick the ball. You got all these fellas moving forward. You don't win the second ball, you're toast. Right? So they come back to this guy's on attack duty. He comes backwards. Nothing is happening, right? You can't even keep the ball. Okay, now you see what happens to Bremer. Bremer has got no options, no? Okay, he got 0 options. You got to go backwards. Now the goalkeeper has the ball. What is he gonna do? Kick again. So you can't do much against a team like Liverpool because you're gonna be found out, right? Okay. So, like in real life, Liverpool's problem right now is chance creation right now. And Napoli last night, they had something like 6 chances that they created. Napoli is on fire. And the interesting thing about Napoli was there are so many players creating chances. Even their defender was creating chances. It just goes to show you that they are playing a game of football, right? That has got more than 1 route to goal at the moment. So with Napoli, they've got more than 1 route to goal. Liverpool have got to do something, and they've got to do something soon. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Darwin Núñez playing up top. Okay, I like Darwin Núñez, but coming from the left side, right? So I think Liverpool could miss 2 goal scoring chances, man. They should play the 4-2-3-1. I agree on the formation. They should have Darwin Núñez on the left. They should put Jota in the middle, Firmino in front, Salah on the right. That's it. That's how they should set up. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed with Liverpool at the moment. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take. Because they're not creating chances. Just simply that. Okay, they've lost in the last few seasons, right? Liverpool have been weakened both by the departure of Gini Wijnaldum and by Sadio Mane. Because if you go to fbref.com, you look at all the goal scoring actions that Liverpool have created in the last couple of seasons, and you look at the total number of chances that are coming from their players, right? And you compare it to this season, man, it's like one side is day, one side is night. So there is a singular problem with Liverpool. It's not defensive. It's actually the football moving from midfield into transition to attack. That is where Liverpool are struggling right now. Which is the reason why Liverpool yesterday against Rangers, right? They only created 2 chances, they scored both your goals from set pieces. One's a free kick and the other one's a penalty. And then the XG for Liverpool was what? 2.36, right? Or 2.26. I think that was the XG. Do you know that Rangers also had 2 big chances? For far fewer shots? Yeah, so they were better at creating their chances. Okay, look, you see the thing is, right? You have had 2, okay? Right, kicks it up. Okay, what we're gonna do is going to change the tactic very slightly. Okay, fullback. Did I change this fullback attack or was it a fullback attack all the way? Okay, you're gonna do pass into space. Why you do low crosses? You honest don't do that. Okay, so you're gonna do pass into space and work ball into, we're not gonna work ball into box, right? We're playing Liverpool. Okay, so we're just gonna do pass into space. Like, maybe even hit early crosses. Okay, so we don't wait for them to settle into defense. So we do this really quickly. Right defense is not a bad idea, but let's do dribble less. Okay, there's going to be less of the dribbling against a team that can beat us to the ball, and the team has got width. It's like, okay, all right. Yeah, we're basically hoofing the ball. Okay, all right. This is a much higher defensive line, which means the fullbacks are going to support the midfield. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, fine. All right. Okay. Now what we're going to do in the midfield is we're going to remove one. This guy's. Okay. What did I say earlier about this guy being a Mazala, right? Okay. Mazala on support. We're gonna have this guy on attack. This guy can be on support. We're gonna just see this one small change to see whether it does anything. Okay, Fabian is here with this guy coming this way, right? Yeah, Nunes was just missing a lot of chances. I mean, I don't blame the guy. Look, seriously, look at the total. He didn't have a lot. He had some goal scoring chances, but not from good positions. Okay. No, I don't think I think there's still more to come from him. But Liverpool have to create a system. Liverpool have to play to their players. Look at what City is doing Erling Haaland. If City have played the same way with Erling Haaland this season, they've changed their tactic. If they played, they can't fit City into last season's tactic. They have to change their tactic, and that's exactly what they did. Okay. See, your keeper is kicking everything long. Have you noticed that? Because we are not doing goalkeeper kick the ball out, right? So I don't mind. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is this is high. Okay, we're just hitting the ball out. I'm just making a slight change to your tactic. This guy's coming this way. This guy's gonna help you defend. This guy dribble more, mark tighter. Okay, fine. This guy is cross more, run wide with boss in narrow. Okay, that's fine. Okay. This guy is doing the same thing, right? Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. What? Yeah, it's a bit more of a counter-attacking tactic. Okay. Boom. That's what I wanted to see. See, that right now, we've got the chance now of putting one over the top, right? Into this channel. Okay. So we got Muriel here, but now you got him staying wider, right? See the problem you have is stay wider as an instruction for the poacher. He's not near there. Okay. So we're changing to an advanced pressing forward on attack. You can either change to a pressing forward attack or an advanced forward. Okay. We don't want it to stay wider. Okay, take fewer risks. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that can work. No, Nunes he's got a temperature problem. He gets too hot under the collar a lot. No, you notice that about him. The guy gets I don't blame him. He gets frustrated very soon. You see what's happened now? Now, you see, when you send your poacher to stay wider, if you create those kind of chances, he's not going to mean a goal because we want one person to be a target, a player that's in the box. See what's happened? So you just got to make small tweaks to your tactic. We're not going to make major tweaks to your tactic. Okay, because I know what this tactic is built to do. It's to hit teams on the counter, right? So we're just doing that right now. Bang. We're getting all these small little movements, right? I like. Yeah, but eventually Liverpool are going to score. We're just going to, why is Liverpool scoring against us? Yeah, but never mind. Okay. I don't know what we're doing, but got 4 indications of what a tactic is. That's because we are currently doing Bring Your Tactics. Okay, we are having a hard stop in 1 hour and 15 minutes because I need to pick up my kids so my son can sleep early. I know it's Uruguay for you. They have a hard-hitting players with high temper. Can't wait to see them in the World Cup. Oh man, Uruguay. I can't wait for the World Cup though. Can't. I mean, I love the World Cup because I see tactical shenanigans between managers, right? That's why I love the World Cup. I mean, I hate the venue. I've been there and I hate the venue. So I think that we need a venue where, you know, we can party in that kind of thing. Okay, so yeah. It's one of the reasons why I go to the World Cup is to see to hang out with the Brazilian, all the South American fans. Enough said. Okay. Look, Liverpool, come on. Block. There we go again. Right. So far, so good. Okay. Yeah, this is pure counter-attacking, no. This is that we're gonna hit you on the break, that kind of tactic. Okay, so yeah. Now, the only thing about this kind of tactics is, you know, you better make sure you got good players in midfield. That's all you need. No? If you don't have, you're in trouble, man. Good luck to you. So we are somebody that's going to be saying that to ourselves. Good luck to us because we don't have anybody on the bench. I didn't think that we would be in this position where now our left side is going to get walloped because Fabian is doing a lot of defending, right? He's getting tired. They one ball over the top, right? So that's this kind of a tactic. You better have players that can that are paying attention. Oh, not bad at all. Okay. So let's go key. So let's go key, right? So far, I mean, I think it's not that bad. Okay. The most important thing in this kind of a system is your three central midfielders. So get the two outer ones, and you should be outer midfielders, and you should be fine now. Okay, scoring a goal. Okay, I tell you what, we just go to commentary mode. Let Liverpool score, and then we'll just say, hey, told you so. And then we speed things along, right? Liverpool scored. Told you it was going to be a matter of time. Because they're coming down the side. The reason why Liverpool has scored is they're coming down the side where we are weakest. Hey, wow. And we scored again. Because our tactic is pure counter. Okay. So what we're going to do now is put Stuart Dallas here where Fabian is playing, right? Okay. And then we'll go to key highlights. I still think Liverpool are going to score one more. Can we speed up? Because we really need to watch this a bit faster. See, your keeper is kicking most of the ball. So this kind of a game, having strength, having players with the right kind of strength, jumping reach in front is going to be great. Having a keeper with good kicking is going to be great. Yep, this is very, I liked it. I mean, I saw the tactic, I liked it. Just need one or two tweaks. And you got a very nice counter-attacking 4-3-1-2. See, even the advanced forward plays well. Now all we did with the advanced forward is guess what? Why is this advanced forward playing differently from every other advanced forward you've seen in the world? Because of one very simple issue. See this? I don't want him running into the box. I want him to play like a poacher, but I want him to stay in the area. But occasionally, move into the channel to create space, right? Okay, but you're an advanced forward. He is going to pass the ball back. See, he could have easily gone, I'm going to pass the ball forward, right? He goes here. If he doesn't have the PI, he would have tried to make this pass. He might have tried to find somebody else, but instead he plays I'm not taking any more risks with the pass. He finds this guy instead. And then this guy who's got the PI, take more risks, passes it back to him. He goes in to score. So this is how Napoli beat Liverpool in real life. Remember the Champions League match where Napoli came to Liverpool, they slapped them 4 times across the face? Welcome to the same experience. We just given Liverpool the same experience. All right, look at the XG story. 2.44. This is what you should do with all your tactics, right? It doesn't matter what your total XG is. All right, the team that creates the better XG goal scoring chances is what you should be aiming for, right? It doesn't matter. Always think of it this way. If you take off the penalty, which is a 0.74 XG, 1, 2, 3. That's impressive XG for a tactic that's built to counter, right? So, yeah. So I'll just do it that way. So keep it simple. And if you keep it simple, you should be fine. All right, next tactic. Okay. Hope that worked for you. Let's see now. We got Ryan downloading your tactic. And then we got Dropbox again. Hallelujah. No photos, please. You'll see all the sexy photos of you on the beach. Just getting a few FM23 folders ready for the big day. That's about it. Yeah. Don't get excited. Bring your tactics. I know Discord, I haven't changed it since that day, right? Okay, I don't think so. We got no tactics. Okay, very good. All right, next tactic. Load the next thing. Did I download the tactic in the first place? I think I did. File, open window, come to Daddy, download. Ryan Boateng with it. Ryan attempt at possession. Wow. Okay. This is what I call somebody's send me a tactic. I need to tell him what the tactic is all about. Okay, I'll write it in the description of the tactic. I hope he understands. I'm attempting at possession at the back. Thanks, Ryan. I'm sorry, right? I can't help myself. I'm in that mood today. Ryan, I think Nunes is suffering from confidence. I mean, look, seriously, a bit of confidence. Crisis in confidence. What am I saying? Okay, done. Wow, that's not a bad. Hey, your tactic, whoever 4-3-1-2 just now was not bad. Just needs 1 or 2 tweaks and you're ready to go, man. Ha ha! Look at this, man. The next match, we're playing Real Madrid. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Because Salah is now becoming. You see, this is why I think Liverpool should play a 4-2-3-1. Nunes on the left. The creators should be Bobby F, and then you put Jota in the middle. Jota is also good at creating chances, and then you put Salah on the left, right. Problem is right now Salah is becoming a bit of a creator. Yeah, he needs really Salah scoring, man. You want me? I tell you, anybody comes to me and tells me I'm taking a 30-goal striker from last season, I'm going to ask him to be a creator so he can create chances for the fella we just paid 85 million from. I'll shoot the fella, though. I would, like, bloody hell, somebody comes, that's the dumbest thing anybody can say to me. That's dumbass, man. No way. If you have to do that, then something is wrong with the system. Okay, all right, let's look at this. Okay, done. Done. No. 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 Wow. Yeah, this is the classic 5-3-2 problem. 5-2-1-2-1 or whatever you call this formation problem in FM22, right? How do we get these guys further forward? See that? Okay, we'll play. I'll show you how. Okay. Back 3 seasons, the go-to for FM22. There's always a dominant season in share. The dominant season for FM, the dominant system for FM22 is 4-3-1-2, man. 4-3-1-2 and a 4-4-2 diamond. Yeah. Those are the dominant systems. So for me, the easiest system to work in any version of Football Manager is the 4-3-3, this one over here, right? Okay. Dominant, 4-3-1-2. Second best system at the moment is the 4-4-2 diamond. Yeah, both of them are very good, very strong systems. They're both very, very strong. 4-3-1-2 you can outperform with a lot of teams with a 4-3-1-2. 4-3-3 is also very strong, but the problem with 4-3-3 and the reason why people struggle is because 4-3-3 you need to have the options. You need to know what the options are for you to attack with it, right? And defend. See, with any kind of a system, you need to know how in the world am I going to get up the pitch. You know, I'm playing against a team that doesn't want to come out and play football. How do I do that? So every system, you got to think of that. Because you can't think of football as Football Manager, the tactic as being the one solution to rule them on kind of tactic. If you do that, then you're going to struggle. Because SI left it a long time ago, man. SI want people to start thinking, wait, what do I do when this happens? So if you're still in that landscape where you're thinking that I don't have to make changes, then you have to accept the results thrown your way. And the changes don't need to be big. You know, you've seen how I play. Sometimes I just add a few attacking duties to my tactic. I don't change the roles or duties. Sometimes I make a couple of team instructions. They're simple changes. You don't have to be overcomplicated. Okay, what's wrong? Okay, what do you want to see in a back five systems, right? Is defending, right? So, like here, if we're watching extended highlights, right? So far, I mean, okay, you wanna actually understand your own tactical system. You gotta watch it on comprehensive highlights. Okay, at least then you can see the transition. You always want to see a transition involving your team in this phase, right? So how are you getting the ball forward? Okay, not bad. Okay, holding on to the ball, that's nice. Okay, still holding on to the ball, that's good. Yep, okay. Working opportunities into the area. The wingbacks are crossing. Yep, okay, they're creating chances. Pass, check. Okay, tactic works that way. Now let's look at the tactic. Okay, now we're defending. All right, okay, fine. Does the do the players give up positions? Okay, this part, right? Okay, this guy's got a ball. He can't pass this way because this is blocked, right? He's holding this position, right? We've got a possible 2v1 here, right? Okay, but this is pretty good. Okay, this guy can put pressure. Maybe we'll tell him to tight mark, trigger press defenders. That could be so if this defender turns, makes a mistake, something to consider. So if you play this kind of system, you want to trigger press on the defenders, right? So you can put pressure on them. Okay, then we're looking at him. Now what is he going to do? He's going to have to pass it back to the keeper or defender, right? So defender gets the ball. Then at this point, I'm looking at where my players are. Right, you gotta do that in your tactic. I mean, you gotta stop, pause, and say, okay, fine. He's got the ball here. He has to turn. Now the thing is, when the player is in this position, right? You see his feet. They're pointing this way. He's facing this way, right? So his back is turned, right? Now in football, right? When this happens, when a player's back is turned, right, to the opposition goal, right, it's actually a trigger for press. That's football, right? Every time we turn our back away from goal, coaches tell us, close him down, because he can't pass the ball forward. He has to either pass it backwards. So these are small things that you have to pay attention to when you're playing football, because football manager, their developers they're in this mindset right now, and this is the correct mindset to be in, is we want this game to move away from the stupid press. Let's push the slider out to the maximum and everybody presses like Hitler's chickens, right? So they want it to be, hey, is there a reason to press this guy? Okay, there is a reason. Let's do it. Okay, now you look at the instructions right now. Oppositions, actually, we haven't done any, right? So I'm just going to come in here. Simple ones, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is, those defenders, we just saw them, right? So what do? We come in here, put the trigger press on the two central defenders, put the trigger press on the goalkeeper, right? We got these three, we have front three, right? So they can do this job for us. Okay, so we've got all these players here. Now, in midfield, there might be a creator. I don't know. So when I see a creator, I'll trigger a press on the creator. So the DM, we don't have an AMC. This is like a logical way of doing opposition instruction. We have nobody in this slot. So why do we want to trigger this? Like, we can't. Players are going to be pulled out of position. It's a pointless instruction. But we can certainly do something here, right? Okay. In our own tactic, we have one defend duty and one roaming playmaker. Now, the defend duty is probably in a very good place to trigger, but then we want to protect the three of them as work with this player. So if he starts going everywhere to trigger and presses, he might be out of position, right? Okay, so who do we pick? We pick this guy. So when we pick this guy, we want to find complementary positions for him to do a trigger press in, because it'll be in his zone. He'll trigger so long as the play is within his zone. So this roaming playmaker, okay, we come back to the opposition. He's on the right side, so he can apply pressure to this player, right? So we come into this player again. We're on position, right? So we got I don't know who's this guy, MCL. Okay, so we trigger a press on him. We time mark him. Yeah, okay. We do the whole Monty on this guy. Okay, simple. Now what we've done is we use just the logical positioning of our players to do everything. Okay, we've done that now. Remember the earlier one? We still have one more thing to do. This striker, right? So far, we just want to keep things simple. Yeah, because overall it's not that bad, right? You've done a wingback on attack, which is exactly what I've done. And on this side, you've done something called get further forward, closer more. This is the reason why I haven't changed anything in the tactic. Much shorter passing. Okay. All right. Your possession base, 3 at the back possession, heavy system, right? Keep it the same. Now, the problem now is for you creating goal scoring opportunities. Okay. Your roaming playmaker, inverted winger, he's going to drop one at the top. You got this configuration here is also doing the same thing. Why do we have so many people trying to create chances? 1, 2, 3, 4. And who are they creating all the chances for? I don't know. Can't find anybody. Get this guy to be a scorer. Okay, instead of an attack. At least put this player into a position to, attack the goal. DLF on attack will hold up the ball and then he'll try and play it somebody. I mean, we can even turn this guy into an F9. Okay, you possession centric, right? Let's be really possession centric. Okay. All right. So now the problem is this: whenever you have the tactic like this, you worry about this guy on a yellow card. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pay attention to him throughout the game. I think this is the only change you need to make to your tactic. Yeah. So now we have a different dynamic in your attack. Because he's a creator, he's looking... Because they play to their roles as well, right? Offside. Don't get excited. This year I changed from 4-3-3 to 4-3-5. I tried others, but I ended up with the dominant system. Yeah, 4-3-3, 4-2-4 is still good. 4-3-3 needs some thinking. Sometimes you have to think, but it's not that difficult. There's not too much. It's not rocket science, 4-3-3. Yeah, you can play a lot of configurations. You just need to know how to attack, how to throw everything into attack, how to come back and defend. But it's okay. I think generally I find that the community is getting better at tactics, and also a testimony to SI as well. I mean, the game isn't that difficult anymore. It used to be a lot harder, man. FM, I still remember, I think it's FM 11 or FM 09, right? Oh my god, the beta or the alpha or whatever you want to call it. Because I was in a dream team, right, those days. And we had to test the first match engine. Whew. I think out of the whole group of 500 people testing the match engine, only 2 people could win games. Because the AI was that difficult to score against. Everyone was like complaining, oh my god, I haven't won a game yet. I'm like, some people are keeping quiet, going like, oh yeah, I feel good about it. Then after that, we realized, okay, as I said, it cannot be that, we can't make it that hard. So as I do want to make it an enjoyable experience with people. Okay, not bad. I think this is pretty fine. Okay, we now go up to key highlights. We are going to have to take this player off. This is not helpful. Cristiano, whoever this guy is, I have no clue who he is. Okay, we're going to try somebody here who's not a tackler. We don't have any attributes, so I don't know. Pacina? I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Play without attributes for the period of tactics is insane. So we're looking at possession, 59% possession. That's your goal achieved. Hey, this kind of possession heavy tactics is just going to do that. They're going to be, you want to score goals, then okay, all right, keep the ball, right? Boom, 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 dum, dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go do this. We're going to walk the ball into the box. We're going to try and move the ball around. We're going to, okay, we're going to pass it shorter, higher tempo, bit of a high, maybe. Oh wait, let me think, right? How I'm going to work a goal scoring opportunity. Wing back, inverted winger, cross diagonal to this side. He will go in to score a goal. Okay. All right. So this player, we want him to have direct passes. Okay. Come in here. Give this guy direct passes. Done. Okay. What does that mean? We just adjusted the passing for those 2 players only in your tactic. So they can do a diagonal. So the diagonal is to, so that means these 2 guys will be able to, these 2 guys on the left will try and find that player, this guy, right? Oh no, Real Madrid in the area. Oh, they scored a goal. Sorry. I installed FM12 this week as I'm on the left all the way. Was just with too much of a step back. So yeah, I know it's difficult, right, to play the older versions of FM right now. But I think this is fine. Okay, you're gonna go. You think you're a good team, right? Okay. If you're good enough, and the opposition is a weak team, this is what I would do. DLP on support, Romy playmaker. Then I will have a double pivot that moves up the pitch and moves down the pitch. That's all. Simple. Not bad. Real Madrid against Napoli. Don't score a goal, man. Perfect record. Didn't lose a game. We did it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, it's possession centric, right? You had more of the ball, but you have more of the ball in your third. They have more of the ball. They're trying to attack, but they couldn't attack. So I think against really good sides, pretty decent at keeping possession of the ball. Yeah, I wouldn't change those small things. I wouldn't change too much. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, these guys. Nothing. These guys. Oh, we got one more tactic. Okay. Heck Danny. Okay. Right, we're gonna have to wait until this thing says, "Hey, you know, I've got tactics to share with you." Okay, well, meanwhile, the Halls of Justice, we wait. We'll just go on holiday to the next match. You can also play standard passing at low tempo, but if you have good teams, right? You get loads of possession in your own third, correct? That's the problem right now in Football Manager, which is the reason why I don't play back three systems, right? I play with three at the back, two wingers, and two DMs. That's how I play my back three systems. They are very offensive. They are front foot tactics, very, very aggressive. As opposed to playing three at the back, two wing backs, and two central midfielders. I play three at the back, two wingers, and two DMs. Very nice, very aggressive. Much, I find that they are better. Okay, 4-3-3 DM white. Okay, all right. So now we come in here. Downloads. We got Ryan again. Not that it's a bad thing, but you know, we have to BYT, and then we put you here, and then we come in here, and we go here, and we come in here, and we say no, update. Hektani 433 DM. All right, done. Okay, this is old school, man. This 433 is circa FM 17, 16 or 15. I can't remember when, right? This is very old school. Nothing wrong with it. That's how we used to play. Long time ago. Simeone has been playing. I would say it's a black flat back five, right? Defensively, it's a flat back five. You see, back five. But when we look at real football, right? When they defend, it's not what we're looking for. We're looking at them when they're in midfield. When they are in midfield and the ball has not moved when the ball hasn't transitioned across the halfway line, where are their wingbacks sitting? That will tell you their role that you have to find for them in the game Football Manager. That's what you need to do. So before the ball moves past midfield, where are those wingbacks? If they're in their half, they're wingbacks. If they're on the halfway line, they're not wingbacks anymore. They're playing, or they could be very aggressive wingbacks, right? They might have an overlap, underlap, kind of thing. So everything has been in relation to where the players are on the pitch. Okay, so far we ain't seen the ball, man. Oh, that's nice. Transition very quick, goes back. Nice. Wow, nice goal. Came into, they have passing options because you had a flat three in midfield. That's why I'm not jumping at the tactic just yet. And we're going to see a bit more. Okay, now he's got passing options, right? It's going to come through the center, but he ran out of steam. Okay, good. Pass. Good. Okay, the builds up. Looking at it now, he's got options. Politano goes back to the DM or the MC or whatever the role is. Okay, good. Plays it wide. Nice. And then goes long. Wow. He's a very good striker, man, for this tactic to work. And good players who can find good players with good passing range. Potentially doesn't need much fixing because the Mazzala would ding one over the top. These two will ding one over the top. The box to box pushing through the center. I wonder if we can make it a bit more umpish through the middle, right? Okay, tell you what, it's not bad. It's just, everybody wants to put a D duty here, right? So always playing with a D duty, right? Sometimes you just want to try something different. So I get what is happening over here. Why don't we tell him to be this is a bit scary. I know, but let's try something, eh? Get him to push up a bit. So it does mean that this defender better have a lot of work. He's got a lot of work to do. He's gonna have a lot of work, man. Zielinski. Now we put a guy who doesn't really tackle into the center. Zielinski, I think, doesn't tackle, right? He's more of an attacking force than he is a defensive force. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, I want to see the center move out because this is drawing his back five system out of the way. So we got this Mazzala. Now we're playing. I mean, there's a reason why everybody puts a D here. So we anchor and protect these two players. Right. But here you got a flat tree midfield. So what will happen is, you see this is the more Mazzala. There you go. So you're intercepting a lot of kicks from the keeper. So it's pretty hard for them to pass you on the ground, right? Right. So it's not bad. Yeah. I won't say it's it won't overperform. So you try the total tactics tester, which is you'll find in the description of the video. Try it out and you see how it does across an entire season. It's an okay tactic. It's not, and I mean, it's just made one or two tweaks. Yeah, it's not bad. It works. You see, it's like passing, get safe tactic. It's not a bad tactic, right? It's safe because the tree in midfield is going to make you hard to pass through. So why change any? Why change what's working? Just tweak it slightly. So I just want to tweak it. That's all. I want to give this guy, this ball playing defender, a chance to bring the ball out, right? So we got, there we go. He doesn't have to because he's got players in front of him. But if a chance does arise, he can push up a bit, encouraging the others. A post corner routine. Okay, let's look at his near post corner again. Hey, damn it! It's not for the full Monty here. Attack. Near post corner routine. Really? That's not near post. This is one guy here. Okay. All we need is one man to score. Yeah. Overall, though, it's decent. Yeah. See? How are they gonna find? They gotta go down the flanks, no? And then you got double protection of the flanks. So they gotta we gotta work it really hard, man. Okay, we can defensively tweak this slightly. I had marked. Oh, you done that already. I was gonna add those instructions for you. What's the point of watching me? What's the point of doing it on the show, man? What's the point of sending me these tactics? We don't have anything to do. You had high mental stats. Okay, all right. But I would try BPD even if they don't have high mental stats. Yeah. Just try it out and see what happens. If you don't have one. Yeah. Anticipation and concentration, yeah. If you don't have, don't try. Okay, yeah. If they don't have first touch, so I just want a small little move up to get this. It's a small thing, right? Okay, it's a very small thing, no? I mean, I know people are gonna, what the hell, man? I didn't see that Jackie shit. But it's a small thing where you have to appreciate the whole thing. Okay, look, okay? All right. Now, what would have happened? Okay, he gets the ball here, right? If he had been a CD, he would have gone short or gone long, right? Okay. So he gets the ball from the keeper. Ball comes to him. Now, if he was a CD, he goes back. This is what CD does, right? Now he gets the ball back. If he had been a CD, without a dribble more, or not playing as a ball playing defender, he might have just gone kick over the top. No. I want this whole team to shift slightly up the pitch so that we are closer to their goal. So 1, 2, he goes up. Now we draw one player. We got players free, right? We got players free. So we shift up slightly. We have already pulled their team to one side slightly. It's just a slight shift, right? Yeah. He comes up. The moment he comes up, we got this player. We got this pass opening up, right? And then just good movement from that point on. It's just small things. It's not like it's a big thing, but yeah, it can help. It can help. Club Braga. Is that how to pronounce it? I've always asked though. Is it Club Bruges or Braga? I didn't know, Ruben. So I hope you guys can help me, man. I've always wondered how to pronounce it. Belgium is one of the most Brussels is one of the most expensive cities in the world, man. I've never been to a city where one of their commodities is tapestries. Seriously. And then when I was told the price of the tapestry, I was like, huh? My jaw dropped. Speaking of which, what do I think of their chances? Braga. I mean, outside chance. Yeah, it could be tough. Tough. Get through the group stages first. I think they have the potential to get through the group stage, but it's not going to be easy. Yeah, that's it. Nothing. Small tweaks only. It's a pretty solid tactic because it lets teams have the ball. They bring the ball into midfield, they lose the ball. That's it. Simple. No rocket science to this tactic, but I like it. Very simple. Simplicity. I think it's not the best tactics in Football Manager are those that you keep simple. No? You overcomplicate a tactic. You're running into trouble. This is not that bad. It's okay. Yeah. You put a good player here, up here, good positioning, anticipation, concentration can work. The only thing is I put a ball playing defender here, bring out the ball, and I get this pocket, right, that can create chances over the top. Yeah. And then when the AI wants to play the ball over the top, right, it runs into trouble. See whether it's still applying. No, it didn't. Okay, we didn't have OIs for that game, so it's okay. I just want to know whether we had OIs to influence it. Green. Man. I just don't. Okay, green or red? Next person. Okay. Pom 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 pom. Okay. Suddenly I'm a bit. Did I download it? I think I did. Okay. Green red. Copy. And then peace. Go holiday all the way. Just know how the fit plays into the roles, isn't it? Any system within reason can be fair. Yep, exactly. Some systems are going to play better than the others. That's only natural, right? You can't expect every system to work, right? That won't work. Some systems are always going to be better. 4-3-3s are very solid systems. They can work for most teams. 4-4-2 can also work for most teams, provided. That's the thing. You see, the moment you hear the word "provided," then you know it's not going to work for everybody. But 4-3-3s, yeah, they can work for everybody. Okay, Stuttgart 4-2-4. Okay, this must be you. Okay, this looks like a tactic that we used previously, man. Okay, we'll just play. Yeah, white target man, shadow striker. This looks damn familiar. I had the same setup. Yep. This guy should be an inverted winger or inside forward. That's all. You want this guy to be an inside forward. I know because a 5-channel attack we created it with Palemo. The same fight is the same principle, right? So what you want to do is this player can push up and down. There's no problem. This guy covers. This guy has to attack. Yeah. That's it. It's a very simple system. Yeah. The one I created with Palemo, right? The 5-channel attack. Yeah. White target man. Palemo's first season. That's what he used. It completely destroyed the AI. It totally destroyed the AI. So this white target man is gonna hold up the ball. This wingback can bring the ball up. Then you got CM on defense. We had players like this going in all the time, and yeah. But I think there's only one change you need here. That's all. Not winger, inside forward. Because I played mine with an inside forward. And then how you end up using this is different, right? This role becomes your little switch for different kind of matches. Sometimes you might play a CM on attack because you want to attack through the middle, then you change this role. Sometimes you want to go wide and then you want to drop bombs on this side of the pitch. Okay, so you can definitely. I mean, this can work still. Yeah, whip crosses is not what you want. Yeah, you just go mix. Just keep playing mix. Yeah. Don't play with. Yeah, don't play with whip. Don't play with whipped crosses. Yeah, whipped crosses are very one-dimensional crosses. You hardly ever gonna get those kind of. You're not always gonna get those kind of crosses in the game, but mixed crosses, yes, you're gonna get a lot of them in the game, right? Okay, so small change over here. I'm going to change this to inside forward on attack. Then I'm going to change this guy to a box-to-box midfielder, right? Okay, so slightly different. You can also do this instead of having a push. Then you can, or you can. Okay, well, we'll do something else. We'll do Mazala on attack. Come this way. Okay, you just now we turn this guy into a DLP on defense. Okay, slightly different. Yeah. You can even do this inverted wingback thing here, no? That counts in here. So many ways you can play this. Yeah. I think if you want to see the actual 5-channel attack, see Palemo's first season or was it first season or second season? We did a 5-channel attack. It was very nice, with the white target man always winning the ball. Then you want to make sure that this guy's a ball playing defender. Distribute, goal kick. Then we had goal kicks set to long all the time. Let's say if you're playing against a really strong team, right? Like maybe Manchester City, Manchester United, then what you do is you come in here, change this guy to box-to-box midfielder. Right. Then you get your anchor in midfield. That's all you need. Then you get one holding role in midfield. Okay, you got CM, DLP, inverted winger. This tactic is also quite nice if you want to make a 4-4-2. Inverted winger dinking one over the top, inverted winger dinking one. They got double inverted wingers doing that. So they're gonna have players always hitting one over the top. What happened? Why is everybody doing that? Oh, much higher defensive line. You don't need a much higher defensive line. You can do outside trap, use tight marking. Okay, so you compress the playable area, but you don't commit your backline so high up the pitch, because you're down. We get the shape then. Because just how the shape you had, you don't need that shape. You're gonna get into trouble. So this way you can drag teams around. You get this guy into a goal scoring position, right? So we get the combination now with this guy. So we got a fullback coming up the pitch. This box-to-box midfielder supporting play. Instead of having 3 attacking duties, we only have the 2 that we need. You hate 4-4-2 so much. I hate using it. I hate playing against it. Yeah, 4-4-2s are fun. They're the best tactic in the whole game. And this is one of the best formations in the whole game. Not this particular combination. CM support, inverted winger, advanced forward. It's so simple. Advanced forward, inverted winger, CM support. People are going, okay, this tactic is good. Yeah, it is actually quite good. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Simple, right? Now I got white target man waiting. Look at that, man. He's just waiting, just to put the ball into the back of the net. He's like, I'm here. He asked me to be a target man. What target man? Look at that. He links up, plays so well. This is why I love the white target man in Football Manager 22. 23, I love it even more. Speaking of which, I got to remember this tactic. Hold on. Okay, save. Hold on. I got to save this somewhere. Tactics. FM23. So I can work with it. FM23. I mean, I have my own tactic there. Let's see. CH. Alright, I will change it slightly. Yeah. But I prefer this. I prefer a configuration like this. Okay, the one that I just made. Okay, another thing that you can do. I got a lot of ideas when it comes to this tactics. So because I've done a few of them. Like this one. Now we're gonna do CM on the tank. The push in the middle. Okay, or you can turn this guy into a roaming playmaker. Then you get this guy coming from the middle, right? Nobody's taking him on. The inverted wingback comes like quarterback, he throws the ball. Also nice to watch. But I'm sorry, but the sound sorry, hit the microphone as well. I do apologize, but the sound effects don't come with the game, okay? Alright, they only come if you watch my streams. Alright, see if there are more tactics. Great. No more tactics, guys. So, that means I can go pick up the children. Thank you very much. Yes. Daddy-o has to go and pick up the kids. Okay. My son has been very into this daddy, daddy. I've been sleeping late. And I get up late, I'm always sleeping in class. I don't want mommy to pick me up anymore. Can you please pick me up? Please, daddy, can you please pick me up? Mommy is always coming home so late because she and grandma won't stop talking. I heard my son's plea. He was telling me this last night when I went to pick him up. It's like very cute. It was so adorable when he said that way. I called my wife and had a long chat with her. I said, honey, I think I'll rearrange my timings. Okay, all my streams will now be at a different time so that I can go and pick the boys up. Because the boys, I don't know how to tell you this, darling. Okay. But the boys think you talk too much. Man. I don't know my wife there. Yeah, I didn't get dinner, I didn't get sex. So yeah, you know how that went for me. Yes, the Pantera Rosa tactic. Correct. You guys are right. It's in the Discord channel, right? I think it's out. I don't know if it's out in the open. But I remember I uploaded the Pantera Rosa tactic. Oh man, the Pantera Rosa is a tactic that's that sweet, man. Yeah. But I do think that you guys will be able to. Hey, I don't know, no. I don't know if you guys will be able to exploit the tactics from FM 22 to FM 23. I'm not sure because they don't have offside trap, right? Because we still have offside traps. But this is what I want. This is a thing, and these are the two things you guys should do. Okay. If you guys have chill Moose's faces, get ready to move them to a new folder. Put them in the folder. Get your basically get your FM23 folder ready now. You don't have to wait until FM22. You don't need to wait for FM23. I don't know if you guys know this. You don't need to wait for FM23 to land to get the folder ready, if you know what I mean, right? So if you got your graphics, you got your logos, you got your face packs, you got your chill moves and all that stuff, you can actually create the folder now. Say, call it Football Manager 23, right? Then when the save lands, this is what you do. I'll show you what you do, right? So when you come in here, you go to your game, go to preferences, right? You come in here, so go to save. Right, see, hit the word save. See this? Change the folder where you want to save the game. Okay. And create, like I have created something here for Football Manager 23. So I've already done my Football Manager 23 folder, so to speak. So you put your folder there, call it Football Manager 23 because, you can put it on Dropbox or wherever you want to put your stuff. I have everything on Dropbox. Okay. So take your graphics and you put them all there. Take your tactics that you like, put them all there. Put your views that you like, put them all there. Take your schedules that you like, put them all there. I'm ready for FM23. I don't have to download any stuff. You save yourself a lot of time. So if I were you guys right now, okay, if you have time on your hands, go do some housekeeping. Because if you are anything like me, I hope you're not, because I have folders upon folders upon folders upon folders upon folders. Yeah, my Dropbox is, Andy, I'll have my Dropbox ready for you. For the guys on Discord, the Dropbox will be ready for you the day the beta is live. That means the beta is out, the game is launched, Dropbox folder ready for you. The views will be there, the schedules will be there, the tactics will be there. The Moneyball spreadsheet maybe 4 days later. The schedules maybe 2 days later because I need to finish my simulations because I'll do all my simulations very quickly. I'll be like rushing through my simulations because I need to do my training simulations first, right? I can't just go into the game and say, hey, guess what? My training schedule still work from FM22 to FM23. Dude, you gotta go and test it. You can't just talk the talk. You gotta walk the walk. So I gotta walk the walk. So I gotta do it. So I'm looking forward to FM23. I hope you're looking forward to FM23. I hope you're looking forward to FM23. I thank you. My son thanks you so that I can finish the stream a bit earlier. I will see you very, very soon. Friday, guys. Maybe even tomorrow. We might do a stream tomorrow and on Twitch for the continuing misadventures of Palemo. Because Palemo is now misadventure, man. I screwed things up in Palemo so badly. Such an idiot. See, you should watch my show to learn what not to do. Like, you know, you got 4 non-EU players in your your Serie A side. It means 4. Don't try and be a hero, go and sign 5. But don't be like me, go and sign 6. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today. You guys stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.